please like and subscribe.
Hello, Collective. Welcome to your reading. Collective, this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So you might not resonate with the whole reading. You might not resonate with any of the reading. Whatever you do resonate with, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. Excuse me, Collective, I could be picking up on your energy or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about you, please switch the energies around. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High. Okay, the cards are out already. Ancestors, grandmothers and grandfathers of the highest realms, please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom and the guidance of the highest realms for the collective. Thank you. Everybody see that okay? Okay. I noticed yesterday's readings were, the cards were off center, and I didn't like that. Didn't like it at all. Okay, there we go. Just make sure everybody can see everything. Okay, and what's on the bottom of the deck? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What is going on here? Whew, it's certainly been intense energy, that is for sure. So in the recent past, you or somebody else is coming from a place of just excellent faith. Either you or you have a lot of authority, or somebody you know has a lot of authority. Maybe they're a priest, maybe they're some sort of a person of spiritual authority, person of status, either you or somebody else. For some of you, this could also be, I heard, a religious system too. This could represent a religious system for some of you out there also too. And this is in the recent past. Your current energies is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody could have overspent, or feeling they themselves are feeling insecure. Some sort of, maybe they're experiencing a measure of prejudice. They themselves are being prejudiced, or they're experiencing prejudicism from somebody else. Maybe somebody feels like they have a lack of enterprise or originality of their own. Maybe they're seeing someone else. Oh, I just got a massive wave of vertigo. It was like, bingo. And I'm seeing for some of you, somebody is comparing themselves to you, and they see you as the Hierophant, you as the spiritual teacher, the elder, and they feel like they don't have any kind of enterprise. That's the energy that they're in. And the energy coming up for one of you or both of you is this sense of poverty. This person, the energy that is supporting the entire reading here, is a lack of courage. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse often represents a lack of courage, greed, jealousy, someone who is grasping, but also someone who is stagnant. They haven't grown. They haven't been moving forward. They have not been in service to others through whatever sort of service, whether it be house cleaning, restaurants, money, whatever service, they haven't been in service to whoever this is, or not a lot. Not enough where this would become this. Okay, let's do some clarification. Okay. What is the Hierophant, Creator? What is the Hierophant? What is the Hierophant? Please show us the Hierophant. The Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse has jumped out to be seen. Here I am, the first card. Oh, some of them wanted to come out. Okay. We're going to... Oh. So this Hierophant, there was no new beginning with an Ace of Cups. There was unrequited love. So there was no new beginning with somebody. Maybe it's with this Four of Pentacles person in reverse, something, but there was no new beginning in some sort of a relationship. Whoever this is, this Hierophant energy, they were not focused on having a relationship. They were focused on Hanuman, on their monkey god, their higher dimensions, developing their own energetic financing, their own self-esteem, ambition. They have new desire. Something has taken hold of them, whatever it is, and it's a Hierophant energy. So I'm feeling some sort of a spiritual path, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual seeking, spiritual research. Whatever they're doing, they're trying to better themselves. And I'm feeling like either people have stolen from this person, or they have an overall sense of loss, a great overall sense of loss. Something happened to this person. I feel like they had a lot of trauma. And see how Hanuman, with all of this behind him, the little monkey god, the Ace of Pentacles, swinging and facing right toward this Nine of Pentacles, like healing, bringing in healing, new ambition of healing, seeking spiritual dimension to heal something that was stolen. Ooh, something that was stolen. And what's on the bottom of the deck is Temperance in reverse. So, oh yes, this person went through bouts of anger, hostility. Whatever was stolen, I don't know if it doesn't feel like stuff. It doesn't feel like material things. Nine of Pentacles, maybe it was. But I'm getting more of like energetic financing, some sort of... whether it be trust or accord between you and somebody else, was somebody used their bond with you to take advantage of you in some way, or something happened with this Nine of Pentacles. It was some sort of a theft. It felt like theft or a dishonest act. Yeah, some sort of dishonest act, a dissipation, even bad faith, a sense of danger. Like, I feel like whoever this Hierophant person is went through a lot of shit. I feel like they went through a lot of challenges, a lot of abuse, a lot of struggles. Like, whoever this is knows the world, and they had to overcome their own sense of hostility. But their spiritual path, they were doing it. They were overcoming a sense of hostility from so many violations from others, maybe their own violations that they've done, caught in that whole cycle, hurt people. But I feel like they are the Hierophant. They've overcome it. I feel like they've overcome it. What is the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Creator? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. First card out is the Three of Cups. Oh, second card out is the Death. Oh, any more fell on the floor? Hey, that totally rhymed. Nope. Three of Cups and Death. I feel like somebody was left behind. Something died in some sort of a union. This Four of Pentacles person, or if this is, that could also be the Hierophant person that's trying to heal their sense of whatever's happened to them that's made them angry in the past, but they are struggling with their, well, not struggling with their faith, but with their faith, they're struggling against their hostility and their some sense of woe, because they put faith into somebody they shouldn't have. Ooh. Or they should have, they feel like they shouldn't have. They feel like they shouldn't have. But I'm telling you, whoever this is, whatever happened here, this needed to happen. The truth is what is. And if there's been a violation or a betrayal or a theft or some sort of bad faith, bad dishonest act that somebody's committed against this Hierophant person, whoever it is, that's very somebody with a lot of faith. In them trying to heal from this. Maybe it's their enterprise. Maybe they feel like this theft affected their sense of enterprise. That makes sense, actually, you know. That makes a lot of sense. Their sense of agency. It affected their sense of agency and enterprise. Yeah, setbacks in their own setbacks, experiencing setbacks as they heal, as they head into and face into. But look at this monkey god, though. Just look at him. He just looks so fearless. He just looks so playful and so fearless. Like, come on, let's go. You know, there's no, I don't feel any woe with that monkey god, or even with the bear. Maybe with the Temperance in reverse. So the only two cards that wanted to come out. Oh, yes. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles upright. Okay, look at this. So whatever happened in the past to this Hierophant person, I feel like the first answer still stands. There's still somebody else attached to this energy, as well as this Four of Pentacles also is part of the Hierophant person, part of their process of coming out of some sort of bad faith, some sort of dishonest act that they experience at the hand of somebody else. And because of that, the relationship with others, I'm just hearing, let there be no purpose. This is by Khalil Gibran in the book The Poet. I believe it's called The Poet. And he says, let there be no purpose to friendship except the deepening of spirit. So that often happens when you're either reached a ripe old age and you're kind of I don't know, very obviously very wise, hopefully, not age doesn't always mean wisdom. You know, well, often when we look around and we see a lot of elderly people, oftentimes we see a lot of elderly people that look very sad. There are some that are very much masters, absolutely, but age does not always equal wisdom. Otherwise, every elder we would see would be a master, would be a happy, joyful master that's in this place where they can have friends and they can still, they're like a monk, like totally like a monk. But I'm feeling that whatever happened affected someone's relationship to friendship, the concept of friendship itself, because what followed this was a death. And a sense of somebody being in a place of self-victimization, self-alienation even. Imprisonment. Maybe somebody's really in jail, an actual jail. Maybe that's what happened, this dishonest act, and then someone ended up in jail because of it. But it affected the relationship. It's a whole other timeline that's picking up here too. But whatever happens, there is a restoration between here and here, between somebody being either somebody could be in jail while whoever that was affected by the person that did the dishonest act finally overcomes it and recovers their sense of, this is the current energy, recovering their sense right now, in the process of recovering their sense of inner power, stability, sense of worth, sense of sometimes when some violations can be really devastating and can just darken your whole perspective of what life used to be so magical and beautiful, and then when something happens, it just shatters the reality. And when you're able to come through it, come through yourself, come through your own emotions about it, through your rage, your anger, your fear, your loathing, whatever happened, and finally, after experiencing those emotions, seeing a world that you didn't think was possible, because it happened. It happened to you or someone you know. Maybe this isn't your energy, maybe this is someone else's energy, but it happened. And you coming out on the other side of that, having a sense of understanding about it, a sense of acceptance about it, understanding, seeing who you've become, because not thankful to this idiot who took from you and who violated you, but just thankful for the experience itself because of how you responded to it. People say, be grateful for your trauma. No, fuck the trauma. No. It's not trauma that gets us to overcome. It's our will to overcome the trauma is what gets us through the trauma. Don't fucking give trauma any credit. Trauma's trauma. It's horrific, but it's the experience itself and what we do with it, how we respond to it. That's where you put the credit, and yes, in a way, have gratitude for the experience, as traumatic as it was. Can you hear the difference? Having gratitude for the experience, as traumatic as it was, but you're the one that did the work and got yourself through it. Okay, you didn't just pop out like this accidentally. You did some work here that brought you here. You went through a death. I see this also as like the Ten of Swords. And then it got less to the Eight of Swords. For somebody else, their life ended when they went into jail. Too bad. What's on the bottom of the deck here? Yeah, the end of a cycle. Here we go. I had no idea that was there. There we go. You've overcome a devil energy. Sphinx that is sitting at the top of the wheel is an occult symbol of power. So yes, you went into a kind of vitriol to get either whatever happened to you. It was either a friend that betrayed you or took from you or destroyed your sense of trust or shattered your sense of friendship or bond or whatever this was. Something happened that was traumatic. It was devastating to you because it caused a death. You know, within you, within your relationship to reality, to your relationship to the world. The world all of a sudden opened up to another dimension that you didn't think was possible for you or whatever happened to you, and it did. And now you've overcome this. You have overcome this. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful energy, very, very grounded energy, very wise, very grounded, standing on the experiences of your life. Creator, what is the Five of Pentacles? What is the Five of Pentacles upright? Now, for the person, the Four of Pentacles in reverse now, for the person who I'm seeing did betray you. Somebody, I feel like you knew this person and it caused a death in the relationship and now they're in jail and they're watching you recover. They're watching you recover. Or if they didn't go to jail for all of you, they were in some sort of an inner prison because of what they did. And they watched you overcome this. They watched you overcome this. And they're sitting at the bottom of this wheel, not ready to face the music for themselves, not ready to tell the truth about what they did. I feel like they can't face what they did. You know, you're realizing, yeah, holy shit, this is pretty big, because whatever they did was so traumatic to you or to whoever resonates with this, that it was like it showed you a world that you never thought was possible. But it is possible because it happened. And them now being a direct representative of that world, because they brought that experience to you, that a whole experience happened through them in your life. Now they can't even face themselves. They don't want to believe a world like that exists either. And they're the ones that brought this energy and this bad medicine into your life, which turned out to be, because of your alchemy, turned out to be good medicine. But that's because of you, not because of a tyrant in your life. And that's what I mean. Don't give the trauma or the source of the trauma credit. You might credit the experience itself because of how you responded to it. Creator, what is the Five of Pentacles? Those that are, it's like it says in the sacred texts, God uses us for honor or for dishonor. It's up to us to choose how we're going to represent ourselves. And then, like I always say, the universe bows and says, "It is as you say it is, O Master," and uses you accordingly to how you represent yourself. That's it. It is as you say it is, O Master. So whoever this was that chose to represent themselves in such a way, oof. But that takes incredible awareness. That takes, am I taking those? Yes, okay. That takes incredible awareness. Okay, there's 5 cards here. Oh. Okay, I get the feeling that from these cards that show up, there's a mixture of both of your energies here. Can you guys see that good? Okay, good. I just want to make sure it's nice and balanced. From what I'm getting from the cards here, this 5 of Pentacles in reverse is representing the both of you. They're feeling a great sense of poverty because of what they did, because of how they represented themselves. I feel like they don't want to, I feel like the universe and karma and the piper, man, when the piper comes to be paid, the piper will be paid in full. Okay? We all have to pay the piper, let me tell you. No one is exempt. No one. This is how it is. You know? And not all the debts are the same either. It's such a mystery. It's such a mystery. Not everybody gets what's coming to them. Karma is such a mystery sometimes, you know? Anyway, back to this. So there's both of your energies here. This 5 of Pentacles is they don't feel worthy of you. They feel like shit because of what they've done. I feel like karma is pounding the shit out of this person. I feel like, and it's because of their own unwillingness to see. That's why. Karma is not punitive. Karma will come in because of our willingness to not see. Like, I don't want to see. And then karma comes in with a great big blow. Boom. And we're still keeping our eyes squeezed shut. No, I'm refusing to see. And karma will keep hammering us until we finally cry out, okay, uncle, uncle, uncle. That's like a saying for I give up. I surrender. I'm waving my white flag. Stop pounding on me. It's like Neil Donald Walsh in his book when he first heard God speak to him and he heard God say, have you had enough yet? It's exactly like that. And he was like, what? And I mean, read his book, Conversations with God, what that man went through until that brought him to his conversation with God is incredible. Incredible. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you go in and find out yourself. Anyway, okay. Did I just move the thing? No, okay, good. Okay, so whoever's you yourself, let's start with you, this energy with you. You yourself are rebuilding your life because you've regained your sense of self, because you went through this catharsis, you went through the process. As painful as it was, you followed the process. You pulled on an intuitive thread within you, an emotional, intuitive thread of pain from what you had to go through from this betrayal. You followed it through. Now, because you've overcome this, you're rebuilding your life with new wisdom, new understanding, new perception, new altitudes. Even I'm hearing like you've ascended. You have ascended. This King of Wands in reverse refuses to acknowledge what you're building. This King of Wands in reverse is very, very psychologically manipulative. They're like a dark sorcerer. They're like a like a warlock, a dark magician, almost like. Like that was what we would call also like a narcissist. Somebody who's very skilled at manipulation because they've done it their whole lives, because it's a disorder. It's a personality disorder. It's like a mental illness. And that's what I feel. This person is not refusing to acknowledge what you were building. And looking at you, you have come into a place of where you don't want to fight anymore. You are in a place of acceptance, but they want to fuck you up. They want to come in and kind of, they're looking at your sense of peace and calmness. See, the King of Wands is looking right at this Five of Wands here. The King of Wands in reverse is looking at the Five of Wands in reverse, directly right at it, looking for a way in. This King of Wands in reverse is looking for a way in. Can you hear what I'm saying? And you are like, fuck that. I'm out of here. See? And you know why you're out of there? The King of Wands can't tell the truth. Okay? The King of Wands is violent. They may know the truth, but they don't use it for good. They use the truth for manipulative purposes to harm others or keep others under their power, under their control. They're like a narcissist. They will not be they will not be coming with you, because the Six of Swords to me always represents the Greek pantheon. When Hercules left the land of the dead and he got taken over the river Styx from Charon. Charon, actually, when we die, as the Greek pantheon goes, Charon either takes us to Elysium, which is paradise. Oh God, this is going to come in now. Oh, okay, that was clever, creator. Okay, we either get taken to Elysium, which is paradise, or to the Howling. The Howling is also known as the Goetia. The Howling is the 72 demons that's in the lowest part of the human psyche. The angels and demons are two sides of the same coin. Okay, so, and it's all neurology. It's all neurology. Climbing Jacob's ladder. You can descend down Jacob's ladder too, into the pits of hell. What do you think happens when we fly into a rage? You know, Gabor Mate says a person is more prone to a heart attack an hour and a half after having an episode of rage than that, more than any other time, or one of the most prone times. And what rage does to the body, the havoc it wreaks upon the body. It's like a hell realm. And the Tibetan Book of the Dead says we experience these all the time. So, okay, back to this now. So, Charon either takes us into Elysium, and Elysium means you. As I say, an occult secret, up is in, within you. When we die and the ground disappears and the body disappears and all the dimensions disappear, there's no up anymore. There's no down. There's only within and without. Inside of you or away from yourself. Away from yourself is a hell realm. That's because you don't get to be yourself. You have to be the mind of the tribe, be the mind of the group. Or you're within yourself. You're an individual. Okay, so Charon either takes you to Elysium, to you, which is paradise, you're coming home to you, or takes you to the Howling. Like Mark chapter 5, the man who lived among the tombs, who was possessed by Legion. Okay, that's all of the mind. It's all of the mind. It's all of the soul also too. It's and the soul, the soul can become sick after a while if it's fed nothing but garbage. Absolutely. But it can also heal. So, but this person, like Dr. Kent Keel says, the reason why psychopaths don't heal, and I'm not saying this person is a psychopath, but I'm just saying by what I'm seeing in the cards, they don't heal because they don't tell the truth. And this person, I feel like there's deception here. They're watching you. They know you're leaving. And for the Five of Pentacles, it represents is you. You are more wealthy than what you know. You're not aware of what you hold within you. Whatever fucking number this person did on you, did a good number. Because your sense of trauma that you experienced from whatever happened here affected your own sense of worth. And the abundance and the pentacles, the energetic financing, the energetic wealth of you that you carry, and you don't think you have anything, and you have a lot. That's why this person came at you. And I don't feel like they took stuff. Maybe for some of you they did, but for others of you they took something else. They took, oh God, talk about the howling. That's why I don't play with those Goetia cards very often, because the demonic is dimensional. We tarot readers have to read from those places, have to understand those places. And if you don't understand them and a reader happens to be like a light chaser only, stay the hell away from those darknesses then, because you don't know yourself. It could be dangerous. Maybe not. Who knows? But I just don't mess around with those energies. King Solomon, the Key of Solomon is written for a reason, okay? I'm just going to say that. Okay, what's on about the bottom of the deck here is the Strength in reverse. Okay, so that's what I mean. You are abundant in strength, and you don't think you are. In fact, you're I see you, okay, the Creator's just showing you to me in an egg. You're in an egg. There's something in you that is still being formed and still being crystallized, chrysalis. You're in a chrysalis. Maybe you're becoming the butterfly. Maybe that's it. That's what happens to moths, to caterpillars when they go into the cocoon to become a butterfly. They go through a chrysalis, a metamorphosis. So as you are ascending to Elysium, symbolically, to you're coming home to you, this person's watching you. They can see exactly what you've done, what you've overcome, where you're going, they're like looking at you with this, a sense of, okay, when I say they have a sense of like hatred, it's because they hate themselves, okay? It has nothing to do with you. They cannot achieve within themselves what you have. And you do this naturally. What's natural to them is tyrannical, and they know it. They know it. I don't know who this is to you, but I'm telling you, the way it feels within my gut and within my belly right now is I feel into their energy and allow it to pass through me. That's exactly what I feel, is a sneering, cynical, very cynical, absolutely looking at you, oh yeah, aren't they just, maybe when they start recycling more, or maybe this person's like a religious vegan or recycle person that is like completely judgmental and religious about it, where they judge everybody on the block, like something, but their strength is knocked out from under their feet because they see you moving on. Your change and your growth and your metamorphosis is true. It's true. It's a natural phenomenon. But you know what? So is theirs. Can you hear what I'm saying? And you see the two different directions that you're going. Can you hear what I'm saying? This has to do with stars. The stars you're born under. Some people are born under some shitty, hard stars. They're not shitty. No star is shitty, but some stars are fucking difficult. Very, very difficult. So this person naturally fulfills a very dark life. It's like, okay, I'm going to end with this. They're asking me to end with this. The story in Natural Born Killers about the old medicine man when Mickey and Mallory Knox end up on the Navajo reservation. They run out of gas. They're both high on mushrooms. And they get to this little old man who happens to be a medicine man, and he's there with his 12-year-old grandson. And they don't speak English, but Mickey and Mallory, they're all whacked out on psilocybin, and he invites them into his hut. He feeds them. The grandson can see there's something wrong with these two. He doesn't know, they don't speak English, but he asks his grandfather, what's wrong with them? And the grandfather looks at them and he sees on Mallory written the words, too much TV. And over Mickey, across his chest, he sees the word demon. And the old man says maybe they don't want to be helped, but he listens to his grandson and tries to show his grandson what happens. Let's teach this grandson. And so Mickey and Mallory go to sleep, or trying to go to sleep, but they're whacked out on psilocybin, let's not forget. And the medicine man starts doing a ritual. And but okay, I won't tell you that part. But anyway, what ends up happening before the ritual, the old man tells the grandson a story, because he says maybe they don't want to be helped. There's a rattler slithering across the floor, and he lives out in the desert. So this is a natural rattler, a wild rattler. And as the rattler slithers across the floor, the old man picks it up and he puts it in his lap. And he tells the story. He pets this rattler that's on his lap. And he says there was an old woman walking through the snow in the cold of winter, and she found a poisonous snake that lay frozen in the snow. And feeling compassionate, she picked it up and brought it home and nursed it back to health, by the fire. And one day when the snake was healed, it bit her in the cheek. And as she lay dying, she said, "Why have you done this to me?" And the snake said, "Look, bitch, you knew I was a snake." And the old man laughed when he said this story because of the irony of it. And then he walked to the door and he put this snake down. And as it slithered away, he said, "Old man," to this snake, Go be a snake. Go be who you are." Do you see what I'm saying? This person fulfills a lower dimension naturally. You fill a higher dimension naturally. They're looking back at you with cynicism, jealousy, and fear. Like I said, they do not have the courage you have. Maybe you're in the process of regaining your sense of courage. I feel like this person really did a number on you, whatever happened. Or maybe it was just, I just feel like it impacted you in a way that knocked your courage, your strength, But you are regaining it. You are regaining it. You are. I feel like, yes, you will leave this behind. Okay? You will leave this behind. And your growth is a natural phenomenon. Okay? Creator, what does Isis have to say about this? What do you have to say through Isis, Creator? What do you have to say through Isis? What do you have to say? That was a hard one for me to learn. when I learned the truth about how good God can be and how dark God can be, because it's all God. Even the evil parts, it's all God. What does Isaiah 45 verse 7 say? I, the Lord, create the light. I, the Lord, create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. The Kabbalion says that the God is the all, the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, the ins, the outs, the highs, the lows, the abundance, the poverty, the death, and the life. Okay. This was a really powerful reading. Scales of balance, ancient tantra of the soul. Scales of balance. Ooh, scales of balance. Okay. You are a tantrika, an initiate on the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine, the two sacred polarities that are universal to human experience. The card we started out with, don't forget, was the Hierophant. And you moving forward with Hanuman energy. Very beautiful. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you attain great power. Oh, that's what is coming towards you. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you attain great power, presence, and healing effect in the world of the soul and in the human world of forms here on this earth. You are supported in further exploring this path now under the auspices and blessings of beloved Isis. Beautiful, beautiful. So a tantrika is a sacred priest or priestess of the tantric arts. They say some people mistakenly believe that Tantra is simply about sexuality, but in truth, it is about the journey of the soul to bring masculine and feminine polarities into wholeness, love, unity, and empowerment. To learn to be the enlightened path in every element of your being. This is soul-building work that is in great service to the spiritual healing and evolution of humanity, which is in deep need of those such as yourself, who can help create sacred connection between mind and body. It might be through your own personal healing of your body-mind connection, and perhaps through your healing services for others, that you walk your tantric path. Wow. Yeah, so you are guided to accept this healing and learning to balance the masculine and feminine energies within you. And that's what I mean. I feel like you have been through something that has shook your relationship to your life. And now, it's like when God chooses you, your life turns upside down. People think when God chooses us, everything works out. We don't have any problems. Everybody's friendly. And no. It's like what Cat Williams says. If you like this world, you don't love God. This world and God are two different realms. But you can, that's what Christ was all about. You can be in this world, but not of this world. And this is what I mean where you are now. You are in this world. Whatever you've gone through has opened your eyes greatly to a dimension of the world that you never thought existed or was real or could be that awful. And it was, but what it brought you and what it will bring you. The Creator has got something for you, and so does your higher soul. I feel like this is part of your contract, part of your experience here on earth was to come into a higher path. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope it was useful and helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Alrighty, you guys take care. Alrighty, bye. If you resonated with this reading, perhaps you will like this reading.